Hi, I'm Rick Devorin. I'm the Chief of Party for the Kenya Investment Mechanism Program, USAID Feed the Future program, and it's implemented by the Palladium group. Palladium, by the way, is an international development company. They're in 90 countries. This is one of them where they have 10 projects, and they're providing a positive impact on the people and the firms that we work with and the countries.
Sweep your arms up, and with your left hand grab your right wrist and pull it up to lengthen your arm and lean over to the left side.
Excellent. We want to have an open discussion, but we'll start with the panelists. We have a distinguished panel here who will give us their thoughts based on their own experiences. And then we will open up to yourselves, because I know a lot of you also have very good experience that you can share with us, so that we can really unlock what's happening in agri-space.
Why are we here? Why are we here? It's after lunch, it's 3:30 in the afternoon, we're tired. Why are we here?
So working with the private sector is not new at AID by any means. We've worked through a lot of private firms as contractors and seen the private sector as our beneficiary for a long time. But with this new strategy launched in December, USAID is a big shift towards an enterprise-led development model that sees the private sector not just as a beneficiary, but really as a partner and a co-creator and a co-financer.
So you're right, but we're here to get some ideas, but ideas are worthless. So this conference with 100 of you is worthless. Sankalp is worthless, and they're doing a great job organizing it. These workshops are worthless. You get ideas, and if it just sticks in your head, it's worthless. Please listen to what I say next. It's worthwhile if you take one or two ideas from these smart people on the panel and do something with it. They did it successfully. You can do it. You're smart people too, but do it. Don't just listen to it.
I think, let's be honest, agriculture is risky. Because agriculture is something that takes season, whether it's in dairy farming or whether it's in normal agriculture, it takes time and a lot of things can go wrong. I think, building on your point, I think the critical thing is when you want to lend money to someone, you need to first make sure that that someone is actually profitable, right? So very often we think, well, as long as we give people money or we help them, they will do, everything will come right. But if the micro or microeconomic circumstances are not as such that people can make money, it's not going to work in the first place. And you will see if people don't make money, consciously or unconsciously, their business will become marginalized. And I think in dairy farming we see that a lot in Kenya, where actually it is a business that people do on the side and they sell a bit of milk, because in the end of the day it doesn't make them money.
How do they get access to capital? Where do they see these opportunities? Maybe cross-boundary, you can talk a little bit about that element, those kinds of businesses, and what do they need, how do they need to prepare themselves to be able to access capital?
I'm happy. But just to give you the macroeconomic picture, today we have how many Kenyans? 46 million. By 2050, how many Kenyans will we have? Yeah, between 80 and 100. Today we have 3.5 million crossbred cows in Kenya producing milk. You can do the math. It means by 2050 we have double the number of Kenyans and we need double the number of cows if the efficiency of dairy farmers doesn't. You agree? Just look outside, fly over our country, and you can ask yourself the question, double the people, double the animals, where are we going to put them? How are we going to feed them? And the interesting thing is that actually the inverse of what should happen is happening. With the population growth, shambas are getting smaller because the father cuts the land up to the sons. So while you would need more efficiency, larger scale, larger operations which can achieve efficiency, the inverse is happening. So we have two problems. One is many farmers are not profitable intrinsically, which means it's very hard for them to invest and progress. And secondly, on a macroeconomic level, the inverse trend is happening. We should see scale-up professionalization, but we see scaling down and therefore, again, less profitability. And I think these are two key points that everybody should be aware of, and that is what we should be addressing. Because everything else you layer on top of a non-working business model will not work.
So it's your moral responsibility. If your risk premium is reduced, and if you're having the enterprise pay for these risk mitigation tools, you must bring down the interest rate offering to, maybe Esther didn't mention that. That's okay. Don't clap. Let's see it. Clap when it's done. Okay, so women. Okay, women. There we got 33% on the panel, women. Okay, so for financial institutions as well, and anybody else can chime in. What is, for a debt, what is the repayment rate in Kenya? I don't know. For women, taking out a loan and then repaying, certainly paying the interest and repaying the principal. What is percentage? Give me a percentage. For women enterprises, women groups, repaying the principal. What is that?
97.
97.
I mean, most of our clients are women,
okay.
A good percentage, and yeah, they're good payers.
All right, so I came from Ghana. I don't know Kenya so much, but in Ghana it was 95% plus. Women, all women, across all lines. So why do financial institutions ask for collateral? You don't need collateral, certainly from women. They'll pay back the loan. As a matter of fact, give them more than they're asking, and you'll get back more as well. So we're going to make it happen together.
Great. So thank you, all of you, for coming. Can we give the panelists a big hand? And we look forward to working with you going forward. And my take is that there's a huge opportunity. It's for us to take it. Yeah, if we take it, then we'll take advantage of it. Thank you very much.